this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. With a little less than you know what I'm saying, 2 weeks and some change to go before the third and final showdown between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, you get word that Tyson Fury has allegedly postponed the fight because of a so-called Rona outbreak. What's up? I'm not one to say that somebody is lying, and I'm trying to be diplomatic about this, and I'm trying to be fair, but to me, I smell bullshit in Tyson Fury's camp. So now, is this going to be the go-to excuse now for people to pull out of fights? Because you heard reports that Tyson Fury, took the jab. I thought everybody in his camp took the jab. But for them to come up with this with less than 2 weeks ago, it's just showing you who Tyson Fury is as a person. It's showing you who he is as a fighter. And to me, Tyson Fury is coming across as a coward. You had Teofimo pull this stuff a few weeks ago. But then there's pictures of him partying, in Europe. Now, a lot of people said, coincidentally, the fight wasn't selling that good. The pay-per-view projections was going to be terrible. So, why not? I think a lot of people see with Tyson Fury, he's just showing you what we all believe happened in fight number 2, which is Tyson Fury cheated. He knew he wasn't going to be able to tamper and alter his gloves because he was going to be under a microscope, and he knew if he hit Wilder and he didn't do the type of damage that he did in the second fight, which by the way he never did in the first fight, people was going to be like, okay, something is wrong. But then again, people are in denial anyway. And I want to make this very clear. That's been attacking Wilder and anti-Wilder because of his affiliation with the LDBC, and people that's aligned with the LDBC and you happen to be black, shame on you. Okay? Because at the end of the day, it's still us versus them. And at the end of the day, we need to be backing this brother up. Win, lose, or draw. Like I said, why can't we be for real, why can't black people be like Filipinos? Back up their guy no matter what. Why can't we be like Mexicans, back up their guy no matter what? Why are we the ones that always have to be fair and diplomatic, non-biased? That's my question. I made it very clear. I support Wilder because he's a black man, and I'm going to continue to do it. And that's just real talk. But you've been hearing all kind of stuff surrounding this third fight with Tyson Fury. You've been hearing rumors that Tyson Fury been getting his ass handed to him in camp. I've been hearing that Tyson Fury been getting his ass handed to him in camp. One, he's over 300 pounds, and people are saying that he going into a state of depression again. Well, that's not our problem. Get your ass in the ring and fight. Get your ass in the ring and fight. I want people to understand something. Do you know how much money Tyson Fury and his camp has cost people? Man, it's a good thing I didn't book me a room. It's a good thing I didn't buy no tickets. Because guess what? Now I have to sit up here trying to get my money back for the ticket and all this kind of stuff. I got to, call people and be like, okay, well, can I get reimbursed? Then I got to call the hotel and cancel the hotel. And then let's just say I put a down payment down. So I have to call the people who I booked the hotel through to try to get my money back. Tyson Fury cost people a lot of money. He cost Top Rank a lot of money. He cost PBC a lot of money. He caused himself a lot of money. He caused Deontay Wilder a lot of money. He's caused the pay-per-view providers a lot of money. Because now they have to try to reschedule this, and now they have to put money into rescheduling this fight that they already spent trying to advertise this fight. My thing is with Tyson Fury, and I'm gonna make this very clear, if you do not want to fight Wilder, how about this? How about you just save us? How about you just save us the time and the money? Just vacate the WBC with the fight and fight July the 24th, and they can find a replacement for him and then leave it at that. Like I said before, Tyson Fury cost a lot of people a lot of money. Like I said, go back to the interviews with his father. His father was telling people, well, don't expect Tyson Fury to be the same. Tyson Fury don't have me fooled. People keep saying that Tyson Fury was in Deontay Wilder's head. I think it's the other way around, because he thought that he was going to shake Deontay Wilder and deter him. And based off the fact how he beat Deontay Wilder, and then Deontay Wilder comes back and say, nah, I want my revenge. He thought what he did with Wilder would like ruin Wilder mentally. And I think due to the fact that Wilder came back and said, nah, you're going to fight me a third time, and he went through the links of getting the third fight, I think that bothered Tyson Fury. And then due to the fact that Deontay Wilder didn't say nothing, I think that got inside Tyson Fury's head. I think Tyson Fury is the one who shook more than Deontay Wilder. As I said before, you are entitled to your opinion about this fight. If you think Tyson Fury was going to win this third fight, you're entitled to your opinion. But at the same time, can we at least, as a community, support our guy, Deontay Wilder? Everybody keeps saying Wilder should have took his loss like a man and all this stuff. But Sergey Kovalev, who lost to Andre Ward twice, was acting like a sore loser. Oh, I got robbed in the first fight. Oh, in the second fight, Andre Ward kept hitting me low. But you didn't hear people telling Sergey Kovalev to stop crying or, stop bitching and all this kind of stuff. You had people you had people sitting up there trying to basically, validate what he was saying. The Tyson Fury fans that he really don't got, they not gonna say nothing. They gonna do what they always do. Go run for cover and hide, and then they gonna tell us, hey, let's not make this, they gonna say they typical textbook stuff. Hey, let's not make this about race and all this. Shut the fuck up. I can make this about whatever I'll choose to make it about. This is my channel. I told you this ain't this ain't KMEL. This ain't no radio station. I don't take requests. You don't tell me what to say and how to say it on my channel. But Team Fury looks terrible right now. No way you could get around this. And let's just say, even if they did have a outbreak, you still have to put that on Team Fury for being irresponsible and going around people without no mask. I got my mask on right now. I told y'all straight up, I'm wearing my mask at least to the end of the year. I don't care who look at me funny. You ain't finna mask shame me, so I'm just keeping it 100. So it's no way you could get around this. Well, even if it's true, it's still a bad look for Tyson Fury. But most people believe that Tyson Fury is full of it. Many people believe Tyson Fury is full of it, including myself. I just think he ain't keeping it a buck. So now what's the next move for Wilder? Me myself, if I'm Wilder, I would see when they trying to postpone this fight to. If they talking about postponing this fight to like September or something, then I don't know. Now, from what I heard, the fight hasn't been officially postponed, but they talking about they gonna monitor it closely. I mean, to be honest, me myself, Tyson Fury, he could hire some people, and when he say an outbreak, okay, so you talking about an outbreak? So what you said, more than one person? Like I said, that just sounds absurd. So like I said, you had a lot of people that's sitting up here talking this stuff. Now I wonder what Big Mouth Chris Colbert got to say about that, since he always got something negative to say about Wilder. Wilder doing his part. And like I said, I think it scared Tyson Fury with the determination that Wilder got. I think it shook him, and he like, man. And I think Tyson Fury is worried about, man, if this dude lands one good punch on me. And Wilder already said he gonna try to like hurt Tyson Fury. The man is walking around 300 pounds. He's not in shape. They said he been getting his ass handed to him in sparring. So now it's like, okay, you just hearing all kind of different things. So it coincides with him saying, you know what? It ain't a good look. I'll just try to buy some time. I'll just postpone the fight. And like I said, I promise you ain't none of these other YouTube channels gonna get on Fury and try to give him a verbal lecture like they try to do black fighters. I promise you none of these YouTubers gonna get on here and try to wag they finger at Tyson Fury for being irresponsible or possibly faking a test, because it's the honest to God truth. But yeah, this needed to be said. This is just real talk. Looking real, I mean, Tyson Fury just looking real bad right about now. Looking real bad. But anyway, it's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.